Hi, it's me, Bobur, Khasanboev in the house. And today, I'd like to ask one quote. Have you heard or not? So, have you heard the quote that goes by, so focus on today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to bring a lot of headaches for you. I bet you heard this. And if you heard, please watch this till the end. So, what I'm really defining by telling this quote is a lot of people living in the future and some of them living for the future. And there's a whole difference by living in the future and living for the future. And let me define you. So living in the future is just pondering, strategizing, hoping, wanting to something come true, that your dreams, your need, your want is going to come true in the future. And somehow, somebody's going to help you. You think in that way. You don't take action for it. You don't go for it. You don't grind for 24/7. You don't hustle. All you do is just you think, you ponder, you strategize, you want it, you desire it, that's all. And if you take action, you take very little action. Okay? You plan 6 months, 3 months, even 1 month. I've seen one person, I've seen a friend of mine, is taking action after 1 month, it disappeared. I'm like, what happened? He's like, okay, I'm just quitting. I'm not living in the future, okay. It's not for me. And he quit. I also respect those people who quit before the war starts. Because they're not gonna get a lot of hurt. Because if you go for the war, and if you quit within the war, so you're gonna have a lot of hurts. You're gonna have a lot of trouble. So what I'm really doing is I'm just living for the future. I'm hustling 24/7. I'm grinding huge. I'm doing whatever it takes to make the brand of HP Media. Okay? So what I'm really doing with the HP Media is planning my 5-year goal, turning a zero company to a multi-million-dollar company within 5 years. Okay? So I'm thinking about, okay, let me do it that way. So within 2 years, within 2 to 3 years, I'm gonna develop the brand, okay? Not the sales. Sales is the second thing, the brand. Because brand is gonna bring a lot of value in the customers as well. So making a brand within 2 to 3 years and opening the branches, just franchising in Asia, in Asian countries, or let's say in Korea or Japan or Malaysia or Indonesia. So I'm just implementing these rules for the HP Media, okay, for my company as well. So I'm living for the future. I'm thinking about, okay, what's needed, because being successful and having a successful business and being a successful person is not gonna take 1 month, not 1 year, not 5 years. It's gonna take 15 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25 years. Okay? If you paid attention for Warren Buffett's net worth, so he made billions within his 40s, okay? Even in 35. Okay? He hit his first billion, but when he turned that billion to 100 billion, started when he turned to 50. Okay? He studied The Intelligent Investor, the book by Benjamin Graham, okay? The Intelligent Investor, when he was 16. So let me calculate the number for you. He started learning from 16. Actually, he did some research. He sold, before reading this book, he sold a lot of stuff, okay? He sold in his 15s, and when he was 50, he turned his net worth to 100 million. It's very difficult thing to do with it. I'm telling the approximate, okay, 190 something billion, okay? So it took 35 years for him to do the job. 35 years. Consecutive. Not giving up in 1 year, just hustling, 24/7 grinding. He made over $70 billion within 35 years. So how we're gonna thinking, how we're really imagining this person, how we imagine it, okay? So turning a billion to 100 billion, how difficult it is to multiply it 100 times. 35 years, plus 35 years, let's say, plus 35 years. And we gotta do the same thing also. We got to think in a very long term, and we got to do it, we got to stick to the plan, and we got to do it anyways. So don't live in the future, but live for the future by hustling, grinding 24/7, 365, and this is going to be figured out. So have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.